Thinking of moving to Milton, Ontario? I've lived here for 22 years and I still get asked that every single week. Why Milton? What makes it so worth it? So today I'm answering that properly as someone who actually lives here and helps people move here, not some generic talking points. I'm going to go over 5 things that really are compelling for people to make the move to Milton. And number 5 is actually a bonus that a lot of people don't know and are pleasantly surprised by because it saves you money each month. Let's get into it. Your money goes further here. Now, I know what you're thinking. Affordable and GTA, they don't usually belong together in the same sentence, but here's the reality. Milton is still one of the more affordable options in the West GTA. Our average detached home prices still sit below Oakville or Burlington. So what does that mean for you? Your dollar goes further here in terms of the size of the property that you're actually going to get for your budget. For a lot of folks moving out of Toronto, Milton is the place where you can get the home that you've been imagining. And this is how we ended up here 22 years ago. We were living in Toronto and expecting our first daughter, and we had an idea of what we wanted, and we just could not find it in our budget in Toronto. So that is how we ended up in Milton and how a lot of my clients end up here too. This is one of my absolute favorite things about living here. Milton is home to some of the most beautiful and family-friendly outdoor spaces in Ontario for fun outdoor activities all year long. Hilton Falls is a longtime personal favorite of mine. It's quick and easy to get to, and it's just a 2-kilometer hike to see the falls. We're also just minutes from Glen Ski and Snowboard Hill if you like to ski. And in the summer, Kelso Beach is where you want to be. There's swimming, kayaking, stand-up paddleboarding. It's a full summer cottage experience right in your backyard. Not to mention all of the pick your own farms and fresh produce that you can buy locally in the area. If you're any kind of outdoor person, you are gonna love living here. So my family has been in Milton for 22 years now, and in that time, I've watched this town grow enormously. But here's what I feel has stayed the same, that small town community feel. Most Miltonians are genuinely passionate about their community. The shop local movement here isn't just a hashtag, people actually live it. Local restaurants, shops, services, this community really does show up for each other. One of my favorite things to do on a Saturday morning is go to the Milton Farmers Market. I'm a foodie at heart, and I know that at the Milton Farmers Market, I will almost always run into someone I know. And that doesn't happen in a lot of places anymore. I've spent years exploring this community through my Check It Out Milton series, visiting local cafes, restaurants, and hidden gems all over town. Milton has grown so much, but I feel that it still has that small town charm. And that's something genuinely rare and something that we love about living here. If you're a commuter, Milton is quite ideal. You've got quick access to the 401 and the 407. We do have GO train service, which means that you can be downtown Toronto without ever having to touch the highway. We don't have all-day GO train service though, yet. I mean, I feel like it's been a political promise since we moved here, but hopefully it comes one day soon. The nice part is that you're close enough to the city to pop in for a game, a show, or a nice dinner without having to pay to live there. The Premium Outlets is just minutes away. Pearson Airport is about 30 minutes away. So you're central to everything, east, west, north, south, without being in the middle of everything. For a lot of my clients, that balance is exactly what they've been looking for. Okay, and this one I mentioned in the beginning, and it's one that surprises almost everyone I tell it to. Milton has one of the lowest property tax rates in the West GTA. To put that into context, if you were buying in Hamilton, for example, their property taxes are almost double what we have here in Milton. So when you're running the numbers on a home purchase, the difference between paying around $7,000 a year in property taxes versus $10,000 or $11,000 in another area, that can make a meaningful difference to your monthly budget. A lot of people focus on the purchase price and they forget about this. But there are 2 things sure in life: death and taxes, and property taxes is one of them. It's one of the things that I always make sure my buyers understand before they start shopping. Milton's low tax rate is a genuine affordability advantage. So there you have it, 5 reasons why people keep choosing Milton, Ontario: affordability, nature, community, location, and lower property taxes. I've been helping families make this move for 13 years now, and we made the move 22 years ago. It's hard to believe it's been 22 years already. But now if you're at the stage where you're ready to explore living in Milton further and you're wondering which neighborhood is the right fit for your family or what your budget actually gets you right now, you can book a free call with me using the link in the description below. If you're not quite ready to call Milton home yet and you want to do a bit more exploring on your own, then you should grab a copy of my guidebook, Like a Local, which goes into what you can expect in each of the Milton neighborhoods. I also made a full video about that, which you should watch next if you want to learn more about Milton and what it's like to live here. I'll link it somewhere up here. And if you want to stay on top of what's happening in Milton and Halton region, I'll link my latest market update video right here. I'm Shaleni Henriquez with Real Broker, and I make weekly videos about Milton and the West GTA and everything that you need to know about real estate in this community. Thanks for watching.